Good morning, everyone. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning, dynamite service with explosive results. You can reach me at 386-453-4213. We're running a 4,200 PSI cold water, 4 gallon a minute machine with an AR, 13 horse nickel plated pump on it. Here is the setup for the siphon chemical drum attached to a hand truck. We're running the Flexzilla hose along with the high pressure hose. This is that nickel plated pump that I speak so highly of. That's the AR. That's a belt driven machine, 4,200 PSI, 4 gallon a minute. And a lot of you guys ask questions as to the hoses, and these are the siphon hoses that we put in there, and you can see that they're attached with screens. Multitude of different ways that you can do this, but those are the different types of siphon hoses that we do use. So turn you around here and we're gonna see some of the work for today. Good morning, everyone. And originally we were gonna do a driveway restoration, but he's got a painting company that's coming in to take care of this driveway. I'll let you take a look at that. You can see that we could definitely go with some oxalic acid, rust iron, sulfur removal there. Obviously you have some areas here, but the paint is failing and he's gonna have this repainted. So we're no longer gonna do the driveway or the sidewalk. He's having a company take care of that. You can see that there's some new stucco on each side of the house, and the front, which is south facing, is very clean other than mud, dirt, debris, spider webs, wasp nests, things of that nature. This is the front here, and you can see that really the gutter line will clean up, very little there. But what I do want to show you here is, if you take a look at these soffits, they're basically non-functional. There's just no aerating room going on there. So the holes are not open and breathing properly, allowing the moisture to properly dissipate from the home and or evaporate, which those soffits, these are the lungs of your home. If they're not cleaned properly, then your house isn't able to breathe. You're getting more mold and mildew inside of your crawl space or your attic. These are the little wasp nests that I was referring to, and make sure you guys document all areas that are compromised so that there's no issues later on. Now, we are shooting with the X-Jet, so we're shooting with very low pressure, so there shouldn't be a problem at all whatsoever compromising the stucco. But you can see along the bottom here, we have some organic matter buildup and some minor staining. You can see here someone tried probably a 30-second wet and forget product or something like that. We're gonna go ahead and highlight that fence up and take care of the flashing here. You can see that there's some dirt up on the flashing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk you around back, and I'm gonna show you probably the primary reason that the homeowner gave us a call today. They've got a slab outside of their sliding glass door that's heavily stained with organic matter. So we are gonna be doing a house wash, and I've actually done this house here, and his pool enclosure, and I've done this house here and his pool enclosure as well, and everything around the home. And you can see that was done over a year ago. It's still beautiful. Same thing with his. His was done just a few months ago. But nonetheless, I'm gonna show you some areas here. Once again, the soffits, how clogged they are, the flashing, what bad a shape it is, the oxidation that's on the paint. And so come take a look with me. So as you can see here, we've got an active nest here that's not that big of a deal, but we will take care of that. We have some damage here in the soffits. This is a pad that we're gonna clean up here. This is where they put their trash receptacle. And if you look up here, obviously because of the tree, we have the organic matter that's setting up on the flashing. So we'll go ahead and take care of all that. You guys can see that in through there. And a lot of that will dust right off. So we're gonna go ahead and walk you around towards the back here, and we're gonna kind of show you sort of the algae that has set up alongside the bottom of the house, which does compromise the integrity of the stucco. It is eating into it as we speak. And so by cleaning that, you'll maintain that. You can see here the flashing that's in disarray. It's badly needing to be cleaned. Just as a courtesy, we're also going to kind of highlight this fence area here. Obviously, someone once again tried to bleach this, if you will, and it's just not doing the job. But this is the patio that I spoke of, and you can see the organic matter that's set up on this slab here. So we're gonna get that all cleaned up for them. As you can see, it's pretty bad. And you can see in the corners here, we're going to remove all these plants here. We'll go ahead and pull this door open for you so you can kind of see the corners here and what we're up against. Look forward to the after video. You can just see how this is ready to be shot. So if you take your finger and you rub along here and you look to see, you can see the white chalky dust. That's oxidation. So we'll be removing that as well. If you look inside the window tracks, you can see how dirty they are. So we're going to be going ahead and taking care of all of that as well. And you can just see what that looks like around there. So we'll be cleaning up all of that as well. The same thing along here, inside of the sliders, getting all of that dirt, debris, and spider webs out of there. As you can see, it's all inside the tracks. So you want to be very careful how you shoot this so you don't force any water into the house itself. And we also are going to do a little touch up on this patio furniture. As you guys can see there, it's got quite a bit of mold, actually mildew, I'm sorry, that's on there on that PVC furniture. So we're gonna make that nice and pretty for them. So the homeowner has moved this into the grass for us so that we could clean this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay solution on this. While that's dwelling, I'm gonna pull this furniture onto the slab, and I'm gonna clean that furniture while it's on the slab, and that way we don't do any damage to the grass. So we will keep the grass watered, but what you guys can see along here also, the staining that's occurring on the side of the home, and so we will alleviate all of that as well as clean the windows. And then last but not least, as a courtesy, once again, we're just going to lighten up this fence and do a little bit of wood restoration. We'll probably be using an oxalic to brighten that up. And so you can see there's some flashing, has a little bit of stuff, and just a basic house wash. We should be done in a few hours. I look forward to the after video that I will shoot, and I'll also be having after pictures on both my Facebook business site as well as my Google business site. And once again, we'll take a look at that slab, and that is going to look absolutely beautiful once I'm finished. You can see I've already brought out my Whisper Wash. And once we lay some solution on there, we'll commence forth cleaning, and then we'll probably be using another tip to do some edge work and some plant removal. Have a great day, everyone. Keep cleaning. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning. Thanks for joining me this morning. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Organic matter.